Hey everyone, this is my Patreon proud reaction to the 20th episode of Steins Gate Zero. And last episode, it definitely felt like a return to form with the series, you know, with bad things happening. We resort to time travel to try to fix it, and then it doesn't quite fix it, then we try again, you know, that just feels like peak Steins Gate, you know, that along with everyone in the lab working hard together, you know, having that lively lab atmosphere. Like it was a good feeling, you know, aside from, you know, the sad bits. But yeah, we're back into Steins, what feels the most true to Steins Gate. So if that makes sense at all. Anyway, hopefully we can make things better. That's, you know, fingers crossed on that one. So let's dive into the episode and hope for the best. So 3, 2, 1. We're starting with speed lines. Okay. Hello, Kyoma. Hello, Mujirou. Hello, Kurisu. Hello, everyone. Like literally everyone. Wow, that is a big number. Yeah. Ooh, that is a big clock. Oh, right. I mean, of course you can go backwards in a time travel show. You wanna put on some pants, Kyoma? You look kind of cold. I accidentally, that wasn't good. Anyway, don't mind that. I just tried to pull out my Ethernet cord. It's certainly an interesting start to the episode. Are we gonna get the opening? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Are you okay? Yeah, I was actually about to say the same thing. Where exactly is this? Because you definitely don't seem too good, Kyoma. Just catch your breath and figure things out, and then tell me. Do you need some water? I have water if you need it. I would assume so. But if you don't know, I can't know. So, yeah, okay. That's what I thought. So we're just like straight up in the future then, I guess. I mean, that's pretty cool if that's the case. Yeah, that's why I'm a little bit confused why we're here now. Like, what exactly happened? And not that I complain, I would love to get more of this. Get a better look at it. Although it's not exactly a pretty sight, but you know what I mean. I still want to see more of it. I mean, more so the people than the destroyed buildings. But yeah, seriously, maybe Barrel Tighter should go find Kyoma before someone else does. Because I saw someone on a motorcycle. I don't know who it was. Jeez, this really is like a post-apocalyptic world. Wow, like random ravaged dogs in the city. Like a Well, yeah, I mean, considering the looks of you, I did not expect you to be able to run that far. So you kind of need help, I think. Somebody really needs to show up. Your footsteps... Okay, not good footsteps. I'm sorry, sir. Can you point me to the direction of where I should go, then? Hoeing Kyoma, I'm a mad scientisto. I have no number. There we go. I was hoping somebody would show up, and what do you know? The person on the motorcycle was a good guy. Probably Suzuha, actually. Now that I think about it. Almost definitely. I think so. Feel better to save the day. You could be friendlier. I just almost got killed. How do you not know me? I am the legendary Kyoin Hyoma. How do you not know me? That is his other name, yes. Do you believe me now? Please don't believe me. I've had a rough day. Okay, here we go. Now we get to go to like their secret hideouts and get to see what's up. Yeah, just he's so frail. She has to gently guide him down. I almost want to see her like piggyback him downwards, you know, like have him on her back as she's shimmying down. That would have been pretty funny. Suehiro, that's a word. Suehiro, the thingy. There's no train's gonna come, right? Oh my god! Wow. Okay. This like tense atmosphere, and then you just get moe moe kyun kyun. Sorry, that was a little bit loud, but. At least you recognize me. Barrel tighter. Please do. And there's the man himself. It's good to see you. Definitely not the Daru he's used to. Yeah, Kyoma. Yeah, this is a lot slimmer than we remember him. Future year. Yeah, we get to straight up experience the future that we're trying to prevent. Should definitely expand Kyoma's perspective a bit. Yeah, can we connect some dots here? Can you explain things, Daru? Right, pretty much what we remember. And then I woke up half dead in an abandoned building in the future. Did someone tamper with it? So yeah, what about Mayuri? Like, did that? Please get someone give this man a cough drop. Of course. Man, that would be a rough life. Yeah, bye, John. Definitely can't let him down after hearing that. Yeah, that sounded pretty final. Damn. I can't imagine how horrible that would be. I mean, he already been through a lot in this show. You couldn't handle the truth. No wonder he's so out of shape. That would explain it. Well, because time travel be leaped into that body, yeah. Somehow. I got that much. Yeah, that's a bit much. So we are gonna see the other lab members? Oh, there's a couple of them. Paris and someone else. She's still doing that after all this time. Wait, is that Ruka? Is that what that's supposed to be? Sonia. I mean, Ferris doesn't look that different, but... Okay, it was Ruka. Aw. That sounds amazing, being cared for by those two. I'll take that treatment. Wait, what? Is something afoot here? Is there a trap of some sorts? Oh yeah, I think I see a sniper. Too bad we couldn't have contacted them a little sooner. Okay, that definitely took a turn. Maybe you shouldn't. Like, what's the word for it? Atrophy, maybe? But yeah, your body is no shape to go. But, I mean, I guess if he insists, we'll let him. Here's a gun, man. Good luck. Is the gist of it. Ruka with a gun. Oh, that's something. Ruka got a bit manlier. Ruka Nihon. Okay, let's not raise death flags, please. I mean, you're being pretty cool right now, Ruka, but I don't want to see you die. Okay, please be careful as you can while doing something incredibly reckless. it's just so hard to keep the serious atmosphere when she does the nyans. But oh god, that was so cool. Katana gun mixed combat. Who are you people? Okay. Yeah, there's Kyum. On his feet after so long. Uh-huh. Yeah, Ruka's fighting. I am definitely worried about him. Yeah, that's... I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I mean, Ruka was pretty badass, just wrecking fools left and right, but... so was Kanade. Or, Kagedi, I meant to say. Just... freaking Kiyama. Okay, I mean, looks fine. Man, that long flowing hair. Okay, well... oh, that's... can't be too bad if he was standing up. Oh god, yeah, now we see the injury. But we have no way of knowing how bad it is, really. Okay, yeah, it looks pretty bad. Can't just kill off Ruka right after we see him. Can't even get to see you fight. Don't just... you were always worthy, Ruka. Rich. Why do you have to do this to me, show? Like, I feel like you've done this to me enough. Dario, you're not helping. Want another scene like we got with Ferris and Kyoma, but instead we got that. Okay, no, stop it. Stop it. Oh, really? Maho's here too? She's still short. That's understandable. Yeah. Yeah, I did notice that, but I mean, that's kind of the world this is. I'm sure people die all the time. And that's why we're trying to prevent it. But seeing it's a whole nother thing. Nothing makes you realize you're wrong quite like this. Acceptance is the first step. Huh. I mean, yeah, failures can lead to a victory later down the line. Just gotta find that path. It's not too late. Okay. Give me my time machine. I mean, he's not just gonna sit here, right? So it makes sense. That's what I want to hear. That's what I wanted to hear for like 20 episodes. So let's go. Finally, Kyoma is like on the completely right path. Like, he's been nudging there, you know, past few episodes, but yeah. That's the look of he's finally fully on board. Because nothing makes it feel real, the consequences of your decisions, like actually seeing the consequences of your decisions, right? So that'll do it. And even we as the audience didn't really get too good of a look at this future. Just brief glimpses here and there. But I mean, he just saw Ruka die in his arms, so yeah, that makes it pretty clear. Okay. That was the 20th episode of Steins Gate 0. And yeah, this was definitely a really good episode to have. So, at the very beginning, it wasn't, I mean, first you were just like seeing, actually not sure what you would describe this as, but there were obviously visions of some sort. You know, we had like big old clock and stuff. I'm sure it was a lot of like symbolic stuff, you know, I'm not going to read too much into that. But, you know, just kind of the toll on Kyoma, you know, all these attempts, you know, kind of being represented there. And then we get to the actual reality, which is Kyoma waking up in like a dark room. I wasn't quite sure where we were. I mean, I kind of like initially assumed we were in the future just because, you know, it makes sense why he would be somewhere unfamiliar, right? But still wasn't quite sure where he was or even how this even happened. But yeah, seeing Kyoma just like so, his body just so deteriorated, right? It makes it pretty clear that he hasn't moved much in a long time. So you can just kind of figure out a lot initially from that. But yeah, we got like a very brief little glimpse of, you know, Barrel Tighter of Daru, right? So I thought he would be the one to go see him. Like what I was kind of expecting was him to just like, you know, rush over real quick. Like maybe he was like right next door or something, you know, just gonna come over and say, hey, you finally woke up, guy. Let me give you some tea. Like that's kind of what I was expecting. But instead, we get him just kind of like walking around outside in this very desolate, post-apocalyptic kind of world, right? And that's like broken buildings, wild dogs running around, just soldiers with guns just gunning down civilians for like next to no reason. You know, hey, you're not supposed to be here, die, scum. Like it's not a great world out here. So it almost felt like you know that show, The Walking Dead, you know, when Rick Grimes wakes up in the hospital? It's kind of reminded me a little bit of that. Somebody that's very much out of touch with what's going on. He just wanders around this, like, abandoned city mostly, and just, it can definitely have the same sort of feel to it, definitely. And, you know, I did think Daru was going to go, but once we saw that motorcycle, you know, once we saw who was, got a good look who was on the motorcycle, yeah, Suzuha came to save the day, you know, and she didn't even recognize him, which was a little bit sad. I mean, it makes sense. Obviously, this Suzuha wouldn't be familiar with Kyoma, and, you know, probably, obviously hasn't interacted with him much at all, like, if at all, really. You know, she was told he was dead and all that, so there's plenty of reason to understand why she was a little bit skeptical about this man, you know, that knew her and claims to be Kyoma and all that, but we did bring him back to the base with our little Moe passcode, so that was a thing. That's how you know we're in the right place, right? Right? And then Kyoma gets to see this version of Daru, you know, the slimmed down, older, probably more mature Daru, right? So a bit of a surprise, I'm sure. Getting to see that. And yeah, pretty much explained what happened. You know, we had a time leap situation. Instead of where he was supposed to go, he came here instead. You know, the memories from all those years ago inhabiting the future Kyoma body, because Kyoma's current mental state in this future wasn't great. You know, like torture can do that to a person, right? So it did allow him to, it did almost essentially an empty vessel for him to inhabit, really, right? Because there was nothing in this Kyoma that anyone was really all that attached to. So there was really no problem with bringing the past Kyoma here, you know? And the best thing about it, of course, is to give him this insight, right? By far, the most valuable thing Kyoma got here was the making it into a real feeling, the consequences of his decisions or lack of decisions, right? Once you see something like this, you can no longer really lie to yourself or convince yourself that what you did was for the best. Like, once you see this absolutely horrible world, there's no doing it anymore. There's no going back. You can't unsee this. You can't unexperience what he experienced here today. So, yeah, this got him fully on board to find the path to Steins Gate, the one good future that's still not outside of reach, I don't think. So that's a good thing. That's definitely a good thing. And yeah, just seeing everyone's future versions. I mean, Ruka was certainly the biggest surprise. Like, Ferris didn't seem that different, and then Ruka didn't even like recognize at first. I only really just guessed that was Ruka because process of elimination, mostly that's just who it looked the most like. But yeah, Ruka just changed so much, you know, so much cooler, more powerful, like a real warrior, like a badass. Just, it was great to see. But then Ruka died, which was not so great to see. Like, I could have done without that, but I get it. You know, we had to have that emotional situation for Kyoma. You know, it's really rattled him upstairs. Like, I get why it was there, but it still hurt to watch. You know, Ruka was one of the characters I don't think we've seen die before, so that wasn't great. But if you say it's necessary, I guess it was. It just, yeah, I can't be happy about it though, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, mad respect for Ruka there, you know. I definitely couldn't make a decision like that.
And even Maho's still here. Like, I was a little bit surprised by that. And Maho, who hasn't, like, grown at all. So, you know, there's plenty of jokes there. But we've done it, though. We've got Kyoma fully on board with what he needs to do. So at this point, it's just a matter of doing it, right? So I guess we're gonna... I don't know exactly what he's gonna do now. I mean, what he was doing before was obviously trying to change the, you know, like Kaguri, Mayuri, that whole thing, right? But maybe we'll, like, switch gears to something else. I mean, I'm trying to think what we can do, right? Like, because, yeah, I'm trying to remember, like, all the puzzle pieces and stuff. Like, obviously, we need to go back to that initial point, right? Which, I mean, maybe Kyoma will try to get on the time machine this time instead of Mayuri. Maybe that'll be a thing. I don't know if that would really change much. It'd be him trying to do that instead of letting them go. But I guess it could. You never know. So, but the point is, like, Kyoma has to be able to personally get back to that. I mean, I guess the plan was, you know, Mayuri to, like, stop the other Mayuri from, like, convincing him not to do it. I guess that would be enough, but I don't know. I feel like Kyoma would want to do something more direct than that. So, I don't know. I'm not quite sure exactly how we're going to go about this, but we do know, like, essentially what has to be done, you know. That Kyoma in that time has to make that different decision, and we have to somehow get that to happen, right? So, you know, however, I'm sure they can figure out that complicated stuff. I'll just have to, you know, sit here and watch them do it. You know, and hopefully it'll all work out, because we got to have that ideal ending, because this one's not so great, you know? World War III, this destroyed city, our friends and family dying left and right. It's not great. It's not great. So let's just prevent that, Kyoma. I'm with you 100% now that you're finally fully awake in every sense of the word. So yeah, let's do it. So yeah, until then, thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.